She's alive. Alive!
I'll be honest with you. It's the first time in my life I've watched South Park and I was on the edge of my seat.
I could tell.
The first time I felt like I might be on the losing end of one of their jokes. Do you know?
Which you kept watching.
See, this is the complicated part, right? They insult everybody.
Yeah.
So that part of me be like, I've always said it was fair game when everyone else bitched and moaned about it. But this is a very serious subject. And the whole time we're watching, I'm like, you know, once everybody's bets start going up and they're all going to win money from the bet that fucking Sheila Pulaski, Kyle's mom is going to go bomb a Palestinian hospital.
Mm-hmm.
When everyone had their bets taken away, I was like, shit, she is going to do it. They're going to do it. They're going to fucking do it, man.
Nah.
And it was such a relief to see those guys come through one more time and have her walk in there and just dress down Netanyahu.
They knew what they were doing.
I was scared because I didn't know, because you don't know what Americans.
No.
You don't know what way they it's so far away from them as well that it's got to be like
Isn't that what they were kind of getting at, though?
and they got their own problems to be dealing with.
Yeah.
Do you
Deal
know
with
what?
those first.
It's hard
Yeah.
for you to be looking at your neighbor's problem if you have a fucking abusive household, you know?
Exactly.
So I just assumed it was like, maybe this isn't as sensitive over there as it is everywhere else in the world. And it's like, no, they got it.
They do.
They made me proud once more. This is why I educate myself solely on South Park.
Yeah, but sometimes it gives you misinformation.
Such eggs.
There was something you told me about prostitutes and brothels one time that you said you learned off South Park that was definitely wrong. But
all I learned about
just pointing out that South Park aren't
package.
promoting it as actual fact.
But all I ever learned from South Park when it comes to prostitution is your bottom bitch is your
It
top
was
girl.
definitely about a brothel that you said to me. You were like, South Park told me.
No, I do find it strange that why does going to horror? Why does Satan in South Park sleep with a picture of Skeet Ulrick over his bed, or Billy Loomis to all us horror fans?
Because he was the 90s bad boy.
It's just a strange one. I was shitting my pants looking that one up too. I was like, oh no, please don't let him be a Trump guy. Please don't let him be a Trump. Don't let him be there for a Trump guy. And then I realized it's been there since the South Park movie in 1999. Satan always sleeps with a picture of Skeet Ulrick over his bed.
Yeah.
When I looked it up, it's what you said. He's a bad boy, and it was a thing of I don't know that. That's kind of about it, but it just seemed so out of nowhere, just out of the blue. It's like, what the fuck is
Well, if
Billy
you were to
doing
pair
up there?
someone, is it Skeet or is it Billy? Do you know? Because
I think if it was Billy, you probably would have had him and Stu up there. I
well, no,
doubt it
maybe
would have
he's
been
mad
one.
for Billy and not Stu.
Yeah, I mean, he. Suppose he's a good-looking guy. Maybe Satan's got a thing for him. I mean, Satan is
Maybe.
gay in South Park, so it would make sense.
But then how do you go from Skeet to fucking Saddam to Trump? That's lowering your standards each time.
Maybe he's got self-esteem issues. I mean, the whole world talks shit about him. I mean, his best friend kicked him out of his fucking neighborhood and then gave him shit for it.
Did he look like that up there, I wonder?
No, well, that's the thing.
He didn't.
He's supposed
He's
to
supposed to be
have
an
been
extremely
God's
handsome,
perfect
like.
creation.
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
supposed to be gorgeous.
Beautiful.
The hottest thing in 2 legs. I mean, if we saw him, we'd be like, "Auga!" There goes Satan.
Hang on now. Just to echo what you said earlier, when we're off microphone, was he beautiful and perfect by biblical standards, or would he be beautiful and perfect to anybody that looks at him?
I have no idea. But even the name Lucifer gives off a kind of very
Posh. kind of.
noble, kind of posh, young fella that's...
When I was
Bit of a
small,
scallywag.
I used to play that I had a chauffeur and that my chauffeur's name was called Lucifer, and I had a steering wheel from a paint.
it would
tin.
also work
But,
as a butler's name.
Yeah, but he was my chauffeur, and then my dad heard me. I think he kind of got a bit creeped out by it, and he was like, "Just stop doing that."
Lucifer!
Lucifer.
Bring the car around.
Basically, yeah.
I do like your little point out as well about how the Americans say Israel.
They say Israel.
So it's
It's
like
real.
they're trying to convince themselves the whole time. It is a real country. I swear. It's real, man. It's there. Idiots. Right. We look at some horror news.
Yes.
Okay. I don't think there's anything big happening outside that. There was something in my head that I was like, oh, I should bring that up, even though it's kind of true crimey and has nothing to do with movies.
You already talked about Ed Gein.
Tis gone. I can't wait for it again. Yeah, it's gone. It's not in my head anymore. So let's have a look at some news and it might come back to me. First bit up is there has been some gameplay footage of the new Halloween movie, video game being shown around the place. It looks amazing.
Is this gameplay footage?
Yeah.
Because at the bottom it says
Gameplay trailer.
Final gameplay footage not represented. What does that mean? As in you don't get?
It means it mightn't be as perfect when you get it.
I get you. So they just mean like the specs,
it's
like
still
quality.
and on top of it, they're still developing the game. It's not finished.
Okay.
It's not due out until this time next year. So it's still being developed, which means what you're seeing here mightn't be the finished
Still
product.
looking well though.
The thing I am really looking forward to, number one, when they started doing all these kind of horror fucking video games, you've had Friday the 13th, you've had Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and now there's this. My biggest issue was they leaned totally into multiplayer game.
Yeah.
With no ability to just go out and do your own fucking thing, right? Which killed me because I was dying to play Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
But open world,
the 1 or 2 times I played it, I was like, I don't know what to do. I'm all over the fucking place. I'm too old for this multiplayer shit. I don't want to play.
No.
I would even say that when I was a teenager, I didn't even like playing multiplayer games with other people in the room. It was like, do you want to play 2-player? No, fuck off.
You like playing 2-player with me.
This is my thing. Yeah, but that's different. We're playing this. I don't know.
No, I get what you mean. I don't like.
I don't like playing competitively.
No.
I do like playing, like, if it's you and me and it's figuring out a strategy or killing a bunch of things and we're working together, that's different. The one time me and my brother got on playing video games is when we both played, I think it was Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers or something that for PlayStation 2. And the two of us loved it, but we were a team.
Yeah.
And then that cunt would pull out FIFA again and I'd be ready to knock his fucking teeth out.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't want to do this. Fuck you. You're too good at this game. Yeah. I don't want to fucking play anymore. But I'd get my own back because I was unbelievable at the wrestling game. So he wouldn't play the wrestling game with me because if I got a hold of him, he wasn't surviving. He did it. Riley tried the same strategy David used to do. Because back in the day, you used to be able to, like, before you went into the game, you'd be able to give yourself finishers.
Oh.
You couldn't just load them up. You could load them up, which was the right way to do it, but you could go in and you could give yourself up to 5 finishers before starting the game.
Okay.
And he do that, so I do that. But like Riley's thing was, I found a move that works. I'm just going to keep doing this move on you.
Yeah.
Which worked for the first time because we were in a barbed wire death match. So he just kind of kept kicking me back into the barbed wire, and that was enough.
And it worked.
And then the next match, we played a regular match, and I nearly made him cry. He learned the lesson.
Josh.
But David used to do the same thing. He'd come out and he'd just smash you with his finisher over and over and over again, and then pin you, and he'd be like, I'm done.
But it works in some things. That works in Mortal Kombat. Or one big move.
I am terrible at those games. I'm terrible at them. I remember as a kid, again, there was too many different fucking combinations to remember.
Yeah.
So I just button mashed my way into it, but it would never, you can't really button mash. You do have to learn how to do them properly to really pull off a game or make the game look nice. Otherwise, it gets boring really quick.
It does.
I was better at Tekken for some reason.
Same idea.
I don't know, but I was better at it.
Maybe it just suits you more. Maybe
combination. I keep trying to play Mortal Kombat. I keep going back to it, and it's the same problem every single time. It's just, even on easy, I'm just fucking shocking at it.
Just learn a few combinations as well.
Again, I just prefer games where you just point me forward, say kill the things that run towards you, and get on with it. I'm playing High in Life at the moment, and I am enjoying every second of that.
It looks good. It looks fun.
Fucking crazy shit.
Mm-hmm. Do you know, I used to hate shooting games till I played Gears of War with you. If I had to go around shooting people, I was just...
all I want to do.
Hand to hand.
That, or if there's a bit of stealth involved.
Yeah,
Hitman,
stealth
or,
I like.
when I was playing Mafia, sneaking up on all the gangsters and just knife in the neck. But that's why I'm looking forward to this too. Playing as Michael Myers, sneaking around, because you're not just going to be like stalking people. You got to creep them out too, so you got to go around to the electrical box and take out the power, turn off the power, go...
ducking in and out of bushes.
That's it. Snip the fucking phone line. I would assume they'd have to have some sort of tension meter there where you're building up, scaring the person during the day and then going after them at night. I don't know. But there is 100% a single player mode in this and a story mode in this, which is why I'm looking forward to it so fucking much.
Yeah.
Because when I did try Texas Chainsaw, aesthetically, it looked fucking great. But it took me 20 minutes to get enough people into a fucking game to actually play. So you have to obviously wait, and they're not going to want to be with a noob. So when I went in, I had to fucking sit there and wait for other people to be like, I'll just play with him, And they were right not to play with me.
How can they tell you were a noob? level or what?
Yeah,
Oh,
sure. I
okay.
was very low level.
See, those kind of games, like you said, they don't interest me. Like World of Warcraft and either. Do you know where you're waiting for people and you have your team and stuff like that? Mm-mm. And if it's going to be multiplayer, I have a bit more crack when there's somebody in the room with me as opposed to sitting
maybe
off over
if
there.
it was like a club situation.
If it was something like that, if I knew everybody and your headphones on and but
a bit more interesting.
If it's somebody in America that I've never met before and it's like it's too easy to get pissed off
and so many people I know cross console, cross device, whatever they fucking call it,
cross platform.
Yeah, it is becoming more of a thing. But up until now, I had an Xbox. My best friend has a PlayStation. My brother has a fucking PlayStation. It was like, who am I going to fucking play with? Like, you know?
Exactly.
Some 10-year-old fucking from America or from fucking the Middle of Europe playing and fucking cursing me out of it, calling me names. Fuck
Russian.
you, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Playing this fucking game with you. So I like to just play by myself. And if I want to talk, my kids will come into the room, sit there and fucking narrate everything I'm doing and ask me all the questions that need to be asked. So.
And I mean narrate everything. They will tell you what you're doing as you're doing it and why you're doing it. It's great crack.
Yeah, we got to wait another whole year for this. September 8th, 2026 is when it's coming out. That would be a good one for you to play when you on Twitch when it comes out.
So.
Do you know?
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
That will be a game for you.
When my Twitch starts cooperating with me.
We just got to keep waiting and see. And you don't just play as Michael. You can play as the survivor as well. You can play as the
I think I do both run-throughs. Usually when there's options like that, I play the game a few times to get like all different endings or different storylines.
I assume there'll be a couple of jumps in there for you if you're playing as the person hiding from Michael Myers because he's going to pop out of places.
So I can't play it on my own in the house.
And being Michael Myers would be fun because you get to see the behind the scenes. How does he get from one place to another so fast? Find out, play the game.
Fast travel.
I told you, he's got like a little fucking scooter, a little moped scooter. He hides in the bushes and we're not looking at
squeaky wheel, like the tank that passed Trump in the parade.
See, that's why I love Art the Clown. He's no bullshit. He shows you how he gets around tricycle.
Exactly, with no squeaky wheel. Oh, he'd be better if he had a squeaky wheel. He does, doesn't it?
Oh yeah.
It's Jigsaw I'm thinking of without the squeaky wheel.
Yeah, but he's all tiny. They're tiny little wheels,
he's
so they
a
wouldn't
cutie
make
pie.
much noise. I always expected them to be bigger.
Jigsaw? Yeah.
And if you use that thing more, I don't know. I'm curious to see what they do with that too when that comes next.
The last one was Spire, was that?
No.
What was the last one? Why am I drawing a blank here?
Was it 10 or 11? It was the one that came out with like a prequel.
Oh,
we haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, no, I know of it. I remember. I just haven't seen it. The last one we saw was Spiral.
Well, that's the thing. The thing with no. We saw Spiral, and then you and me went back and started watching. This is the same thing.
I mean, the most recent one that we saw.
But this is what's happened to me with Saw constantly, right? I will go back. I will start at number 1. I will make it to 4, maybe 5. Then I get bored and I stop watching. Like, we'll come back to there in a week or 2, and I never come back to it. So there's a lot of later ones I haven't seen.
There's many things you can't binge. I think the same thing happened with Buffy. There's only so many vampires you can see get killed. You need to take a break from like these. Do you know that kind of way when it's the same story? It's like House. I loved House, and then I decided to get a fit of watching it one day. And this went on for like a few weeks. Same with Bones, but it's the same story you're really getting every episode. So I mean, it's fine once a week, but when you come to binging it, it doesn't hold my attention.
Yeah, maybe. I like that either right away. But yeah, no, yeah. I don't know. Oh shit, we looked at this last week. I thought this was a new article, but now that I'm reading it, it seems like it's more of the same. It's more about Osgood Perkins' Keeper. Teaser trailer number 2. I thought that it was going to give us some more information. It doesn't really. It's out November 14th. Obviously, this guy has been kicking ass for a very long time. Yes. So, the script is from Nick Leppard, who wrote Dangerous Animals. So I'm looking forward to that. So we'll check that out. Do you think they get upset when they miss out horror movies, when they miss their release date by like a month when it comes to Halloween, or a couple of weeks when it comes to Halloween? Because you have to assume for the casual fans, horror is a seasonal thing. Do you know? Something you watch in October.
Oh, for the non-horror fans. Yeah,
for the ones who aren't hardcore.
Hardcore, yeah.
We're hardcore. just a quick look. So this is speaking with Empire. Perkins said there are certain hinges in any relationship. It's our first time meeting the parents. It's our first time out in the country. Keeper just focuses on one of these, and it gets pretty ragged. Something lives at the cabin. Of course it does. It's been there a minute, and it's had its way with lots of people before it. Its way with Liz and Malcolm. It has its way with Malcolm. I don't know. Apparently, it's just a fucking monster movie with a cabin in the woods.
Nice.
Seen it before, but Osgood Perkins,
yeah.
he does it good. He does it well. We'll check it out. Funny enough that he did Stephen King's last big
The Monkey.
adaptation, and we were talking about how many of his movies get adapted last week on this very show.
Is he doing the new one?
No, but there is another one coming.
The Rat.
It's actually the next story I'm about to read.
Oh, so you have. I was just about to ask you if you read it yet.
It's in the collection of novellas with Holly's story, If It Bleeds. It's the one after it, and I am nearly finished If It Bleeds.
Oh, okay.
So I will be reading that really, really soon. So what I know about it is, where is it? I can't find it. I had all this in front of me beforehand. I am awful. Basically, from what I can tell, it's about like this writer that... Oh, hang on. Rat focuses on a writer. This writer is a man named Drew Larson, who has an acclaimed short story to his credit. He's given himself over to academia because every time he tries to turn a good idea into a novel, things go seriously bad. Mentally, physically, or both. But his latest concept, a Western thriller, is Gangbusters.
Thriller in Manila.
And he goes out to an old family cabin in the woods to get the novel done. When storms, insecurities, and sickness hit, Drew strikes a sinister bargain with a rat that turns out to be a thought-provoking spin on the monkey's paw situation. The rat offers to get rid of his writer's block in exchange for one of Larson's loved ones.
Sounds good. It's reminding me of the Roddy Doyle book. Is it just called The Rat as well? That was turned into an Irish movie. It's about a guy that turns into a rat. It's very Irish. Kind of in the tone of Commitments.
Don't think that's...
Yeah, I know he doesn't turn into the rat, but like, as in like...
The thing that kind of links them is they're both supernatural rat stories.
Yeah, but the fact that the rats, do you know, like he's taught like all these people as well in this Roddy Doyle film are taught like just talking to the rat, treating the rat like he's going and making a deal with this rat. Do you know?
I never thought of making a deal with my rat.
No,
Dead
the rat's
now.
gone.
Oh, well.
All those wishes down the drain.
Shit. So I don't know when this is coming. They're working on it. It is now. Fuck, Ben Stiller was working on it. He picked up the rights 5 years ago. So this is coming from the creative team who did The Witch and The Lighthouse. The producer is Jay Van Hoy.
Who's directing?
It does not say just
both
yet.
those were
I would
Eggers, weren't
say
they?
it's something that
The Witch and the Lighthouse.
they have some sort of a connection to Mike Flanagan, who seems to have his pick of fucking Stephen King these days, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Doesn't specify it. I'd say this is very early on. This is just an announcement that it's actually happening.
Okay.
God, he must be cleaning up with all this.
Oh, I'd say so.
Shit. It's
This is his
fucking amazing.
retirement plan. He's letting all these go and then he's retiring. Betcha.
Well, you said he's on his way out, and I was reading it, and he said pretty much the same thing. That,
And you told
well,
me.
he didn't. No.
He did.
You
he
said
didn't.
his next novel was his last novel. He specified, as soon as I realize I am starting to slip, I'm done.
Yeah, but I mean that's the sound of somebody talking and winding down. I will say the headline I saw was worded clickbaity, as in it is going to be the last.
He kind of said, like, you know, my memory isn't what it used to be, but as soon as this starts to become a real problem, I'm out. I'm gone. I'm gonna leave.
Yeah.
But I mean, when you're a 60 fucking odd, I mean, maybe mid-60s in your novels, shit ton of short stories. Couple of hundred short stories, shit tons of novellas. Pretty sure you've done your part.
I wouldn't be disappointed. I'd be very proud of the career I just had.
Even when King is gone, we're still going to have decades worth of fresh adaptations of stuff that's never been adapted on top of everything that will be redone at time and time again.
And we're still going to have Joe Hill. And
Carrie is coming around for its fourth go now, isn't it?
Yep. That's been done by Mike Flanagan.
Yes. There was Carrie in the 70s, Carrie in 2002, Carrie in 2000 and
Chloe Grace Moretz.
the teens, the 20 and now we got Mike Flanagan's Carrie.
Yep.
Should be interesting to see.
And I mean, like Dr. Sleep, back, The Shining carried on.
But he wrote Dr. Sleep.
I know,
that's a book as well. So I mean, it's not because there is like a lot of his movies have gotten sequels that have not been written by him.
Oh yeah, I suppose like Castle Rock and all that. I mean, I know that they're only based. Do you know?
Yeah, but I mean.
Well, I mean, obviously the vampire
anyway,
story. I know,
fucking they're a big character.
That's what I'm saying, but they're
like
as in like it's
Misery.
not exactly, but it's not something that Stephen King has written. But these are all characters from Stephen King's universe. I mean, the vampires were obviously supposed to be Salem's Lot, like.
Oh yeah. Yes. Yeah. And
Return to Derry. When are we getting that?
Next week.
This has happened to me a lot lately. I'm like,
Early
this is
October,
supposed to be
first
coming
week
soon.
of October.
Nice. Okay.
Next week. I only put this one here because it's only like a teaser poster, but it's just that we happened to be talking about it literally yesterday. So I was like, fuck it. Whistle with Daphne Keane. It is they got a teaser trailer for it. So a misfit group of unwitting high school students stumble upon a cursed object, an ancient Aztec death whistle. They discover that blowing the whistle and the terrifying sound it emits will summon their future deaths to hunt them down. As the body count rises, the friends investigate the origins of the deadly artifact in a desperate effort to stop the horrifying chain of events that they have set into motion.
You've heard one before, yeah?
On the internet.
On the internet, yeah.
Yeah. We were looking at that. God, I don't know the dude's name. It's what's he called? A Trasher Gold on Instagram. And he does reviews on things. And he happened to be doing that. And the two boys happened to be next to me. So I was like, hey, check this out. And we both listened to it. And it sounds like a woman screaming in fucking terror.
It does, yeah.
And he says it works. And I trust him because his reviews are pretty fucking bang on. So then the boys had me go online to see if I could find one. So yeah, we're probably going to have one soon. What I will do is when I buy one, we'll test it out right here on the show.
Yeah.
The Aztec
I
death
wonder if it was
whistle.
like psychological warfare. Do you know? Because the Romans used to do that as well. They'd do the way with their slingshots, little balls, and sometimes they'd have little holes in it. So then when they were zooming
whistle.
through the air, they'd whistle, and like a whole fleet of them coming towards you. You're going to start panicking. It's the same thing, but this goes right through you. Like this is.
Oh, it's scary. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting it and scaring the shit out of a few people.
I love to know how they invented it back then. What were they doing that they're like, oh, this sounds like a screaming person?
If I could order one this week, we'd definitely have it before Halloween. So we'll see how we go.
Scare the life out of the neighbours. Stand in the middle of the green.
We're waiting till the trick-or-treaters get there, right? You stay at the door. I'll go around the side of the house, and as soon as they ring the doorbell, I'll shh.
That's a really good idea, but I'm not dealing with the mammies. We'll get no trick-or-treaters next year.
This looks like look, it's a good concept, good idea. It should be fun to watch. I like Daphne Keane.
I still can't believe that's Daphne Keane.
Yeah. I don't know how to say this nicely. She irritated me as a child a little bit.
No,
she
I
looked too
liked her
angry
in
all the
Logan.
fucking time.
She was supposed to be like that in Logan, I think. In his Dark Materials, it was good. I
think it was just the show I didn't
It's
like.
the show. The show was not like I loved the movie, and the movie was supposed to get more sequels, but that was cut for some reason. So yeah.
Oh, this also stars Nick Frost.
Yeah?
Awesome. Yeah. So that would be fun. We get to check that out. It is supposed to be coming on February 6th, 2026, so not that long of a wait.
No, not at all.
A little primer before we get Screaming March. What's your favorite scary movie? Whistle. I can't whistle.
My lips are too dry.
Anyway, next up, Driller Killer 2 to star Eric Roberts, Beverly Randolph, and Denzel Washington.
Who's the driller? Who's the driller going to be?
I don't know. I haven't seen the first one of this either, and there's a good reason behind it, right? When I was younger, it seemed really nasty, and I was kind of half afraid to watch it, right?
Yeah.
Nowadays, in the last like 2 years, it's been on my list of things to watch. But I usually think of it when we have a bunch of subjects lined up to go, and I'm afraid to watch it in case I cancel everything I'm doing and start work on this, because I know it's going to be a story we can cover.
Okay.
Do you know?
Yeah. No, I get you.
It'll be your straight up serial killer fucking movie that I can just, make something out of.
Yeah.
Even with Driller Killer 2 coming, I think I'd do that with Driller Killer 1 and see, I don't know. Sometimes, like I said, with Ice Cream Man, I had that ready to go, and then we saw there was a sequel coming out. I was like,
Just pull back a wee bit, because the same thing happened to me with Dexter. And
what I'd have to do is watch Driller Killer, figure out how it ends, and then see if that is what I want to do. Is it, because if the guy dies at the end, he's not coming back next one. You can kind of crack on, could just be a copycat killer later on, which is fine.
Yeah. It's old footage of Denzel.
Huh?
It's old footage of Denzel that'll be mixed in with it.
So he's not directly involved with the movie, no, it's just something they own on him, is it?
That's what I'm getting from it. So, Revenge cast members Eric Roberts and Beverly Randolph have already signed on to appear in Driller Killer 2, and it's also said that Denzel will somehow appear in the movie thanks to some footage that was shot long ago. The filmmakers say this was Washington in one of his earliest on-screen roles, restored and revealed for the first time in Killer Driller 2. So maybe he was supposed to be in the first one.
Maybe.
That was the 70s that was made. That was... No, 79. Yeah. And he started acting in late 1979.
Holy shit, Eric Roberts is going to be in Trash's Revenge as well. So it's the same people putting this out who are releasing Trash's Revenge, which is kind of from what I can gather, an unofficial sequel to The Return of the Living Dead. It's in the Return of the Living Dead universe. Trash is the naked zombie.
Okay, yeah.
Hot naked zombie.
Yeah.
So she is bringing out this movie called Trash's Revenge. Eric Roberts will be in it. Beverly Randolph will be in it. And they have signed on to also appear in Driller Killer 2, which is done by the same company called D-Dragon Studios.
Okay.
That's not Dragon. D-Dragon Studios. So, yeah, I mean, there are 2 movies I want to check out. Anything in Return of the Living Dead universe is all right with me. So, yeah. So we got double the Return of the Living Dead to look forward to. And do you know what? That's just reminded me of, that's now made me just a small bit worried. They told us that Return of the Living Dead, the new one, the reboot, or the sequel, will be out this Christmas. We're now heading into the end of September with no news on that coming. No teaser trailer, bar the one they gave us last year. No fucking word. As far as I know, it's still scheduled for a December release. Unless I read it wrong and it's a December 2026 release. I am almost certain it was supposed to come now.
2 seconds, and I will check it. It's expected in 2025.
Because they did this to me with the Toxic Avenger, and I'm only going to finally get to see that next week.
Christmas Day, it says on IMDb.
You ring the Return of the Living Dead people, and you get them to confirm that shit, right? We're the media now. We talk about news.
We should get ourselves hats with a little white.
We want to know the facts.
Notebooks. You have a tiny
Where is my
already.
zombies? What?
You have a tiny notebook already. Get one of those tiny pencils.
On the upside, at least we have Queens of the Dead coming.
Oh yeah, I forgot
we
that.
watched the trailer for that this week.
Good.
That is done by Romero's daughter. What's her name again? Could you look that up really, really quick? But yeah, it's they're at a drag queen party, or they're at a drag nightclub or something, and that's when the zombie apocalypse kicks off, and they gotta try and fight their way out.
Exactly. So that is Tina Romero.
Tina Romero. So both Romero kids are working on this shit.
Who's the other one?
He's got a son who, again, I cannot remember his name, but he is the one kind of carrying on the legacy of his father's movies.
Yes. Yeah,
there's definitely at least one more of the Living Dead coming in the Romero series, the George Romero series.
Tina's brother is George Cameron Romero, I think.
So another George.
Yeah. 1972. He's born here.
What was that supposed to be called again? The something of the Dead, obviously. I don't know, but it's supposed to kind of wrap it all up and finish George Romero's.
The End of the Dead?
No, it's I don't know. If you find it there, you can let me know.
I I'm having a look for it. Don't worry.
In the meantime, oh no, I'll leave that for you. No. It's
George
all right. We're fine.
Cameron.
I haven't heard shit about it in a very long time, so I wouldn't say it's coming anytime fucking soon.
Oh, it was just hard to find him because he's George C. Romero. So upcoming, Son of the Dawn. No. Rise, Fields of Sorrow. Now these are all the released ones. Those were the upcoming ones.
Maybe it's cancelled. I don't know. We'll look into it for next week.
Yeah.
Okay? Won't worry about it. So we watched The Bride teaser trailer. Have you watched it yet?
I can't remember why I didn't. I was just about to press play and I got called.
Okay.
I've seen bits and pieces of it.
Maybe I picked this up completely wrong because I haven't seen anybody else talk about it, right? But to me, this seems like Frankenstein and his bride in a Bonnie and Clyde situation. A lot of it is they look like they were kind of in that Bonnie and Clyde kind of get up. There's a lot of them running away from people, a lot of music playing, a lot of them looking like they're at parties, a lot of them driving in old school cars and shooting out the fucking windows.
The way she's dressed is very 1920s.
So I'm thinking we're going to get...
maybe.
Is this just a new trend? Gangster horror movies? Like Sinner.
Oh, after Sinner. Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
That kind of period gangster horror movie. Because
Maybe.
Frank does a bit of talking in this. It's not just all...
And dancing, as far as I know. There's a few dance routines.
You know, there is actually some dialogue back and forth between them throughout.
Oh, yeah.
And it's not your typical... Because that's the thing. Like, I mean, the whole point of The Bride was she was like, well, you know, we're not meant to be here. And she kind of finished up, which kind of maybe tells you the ending of this already. But that, you know, that they weren't natural. They shouldn't be together. She didn't want to be with Frankenstein with the monster from the very beginning.
Yeah. Yeah.
But in this, obviously, they are fucking deeply in love and fucking running around with each other.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Does that not look like Bonnie and Clyde to you?
That looks like Bonnie and Clyde. I didn't know Jake Gyllenhaal was in it.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, Maggie's directing it. Like, nepotism again.
Bullshit. I could have played that.
No, you could have. Definitely. I didn't mean to laugh like that.
So, yeah, I'm looking forward. When is that coming? That's March as well. Oh, March 6th.
It was pushed back.
March is going to be...
It was supposed to be October. It was supposed to be this year, like. It was
March is going to be a fun month.
It is.
Do you know?
Squeeze Paddy's Day in between all those.
We got not weapons. We got Scream. We got Bride of Frankenstein. Well, The Bride. And we got Whistle.
Oh, confirmation here. 1930s Chicago is where it's set.
Oh, I just thought of something else about Whistle. If the end credit song isn't Blow My Whistle, Baby.
Who's that? Was that Scooter?
I'm not going. Oh my God. I remember that song being on in the car with my parents and we were singing along and they were just acting like it was cool. Like, no, we're sitting in the back of the car asking people to suck our dick. At the same time, we also used to walk around going, suck it!
And
DX
singing
style.
I'm horny.
All we used to do in the 90s was tell people to suck our cocks. All day long.
Oh, God.
Here, this one's cool.
Big Baby?
Yeah, but do you see who it's by?
No, give me a minute. Who is it by? Tell me who it's by. Rob Zombie!
No.
No?
Rob Zombie's brother.
Bob Zombie?
No, a couple of years ago, Spider-1, the front man, Spider-1 is his name. The front
Excuse
man.
me?
Maybe it's Spider-1 Zombie.
Oh, sorry.
But Spider-1 is his name. He's the front man of Power Man 5000 and the brother of fellow musician filmmaker Rob Zombie. Made his featured directorial debut with a horror anthology, Allegoria. He has since followed that up with Bury the Bride and Little Bites, and his fourth feature, Big Baby, is scheduled to have a world premiere at Screamfest LA on October 9th. In anticipation of that screening, a teaser trailer for Big Baby has arrived online and can be seen in the embedded above. If you want to check it out, just go to joeblow.com/big-baby-teaser/. Big Baby tells the story of Adam Lewis, a successful horror screenwriter struggling for inspiration for his latest script. After a graphic and realistic nightmare of a hulking man dressed in a baby mask and onesie who axe murders his girlfriend Kate in the middle of the night, Adam gets the inspiration he needs for his next screenplay. excited about the direction his story is taking. He starts losing himself in his script. Things are better than ever for Adam and Kate until Big Baby starts appearing in real life and tormenting and killing victims fueled by his own revenge. Characters from Adam's script begin to pay him visits, pleading for their lives, and he quickly realizes he holds their fate in his hands. Power and fear completely consumes Adam until his girlfriend Kate is terrified of the man she once loved. That sounds to me like one of these movies. Joe, have you ever seen Stranger Than Fiction?
No.
It stars Will Ferrell.
Mm.
Can't remember who the girl is in it. The woman is in it.
Mm.
She's a writer. It might be Kate Blanchett. I'm not too sure. But basically, there's this author. She's writing a book, and in that universe, in that world, everything she's writing, she doesn't know Will Ferrell's character, but everything she's writing is happening to Will Ferrell.
Oh, it's like
Will
Inkheart.
Ferrell eventually works his way around to finding her and being like, you need to cop the fuck on and fix this shit. I watched it expecting it to be hilarious Will Ferrell stuff, but it's got more of a serious tone to it. It's a comedy drama.
Did I see this though? Maybe.
I don't know. But it sounds like something like that where everything he writes is happening. Pretty sure Goosebumps did it as well.
Yeah. Inkheart was another one. Inkheart was the movie with Brendan Fraser, I think it was.
Never seen it.
And he used to write or he used to read the stories out loud, and then it would all come to life. So they end up like knee deep in a castle full of everybody fighting. But Cher and Bono are executive producers on this.
Big Baby. Serious.
And do you know what's
Bono?
Bono. I read it as in Cher and Bono, and I was like, I was like, he's dead. But no, it's Cher and Bono.
And it's not Chaz Bono from American Horror Story up here who is part of
it is. Sorry, so it's Cher and Chaz Bono.
That's okay.
I was wondering myself. I was that's weird.
I want to go check out some more of this guy's movies because that's still right in front of me of The Lady Covered in Blood. Looks pretty badass.
It does.
And I will go check out Bury the Bride and Little Bites as soon as I can. Because let's face it, we've got the same taste as his brother. Should be okay.
Yeah. And if you're looking for him on IMDb, he's either Spider-One or he's Michael Cummings. That's him. Rob Zombie.
Is Rob Zombie's real surname Cummings?
Yeah. Guess what his real first name is?
What?
Robert.
Robert's Cummings.
Oh no, but that is real. His their real last names.
Interesting. Weapons director Zach Krieger on the prequel talks.
I am excited for that one.
Gladys, who you know, last week we were doing a review on this. I just kept calling her Gladys. And
I bit my tongue. I was
what
like,
was bothering
he's not
me,
listening
right?
to me.
It was like I knew watching the movie her name was Gladys, but beforehand I had seen all these memes. I kept saying she was like, people keep spelling it Gladys. I don't get it. And then we were watching the movie. I thought that maybe at just some point I had like maybe zoned out for a split second and forgotten or missed some mention of her being Gladdy or something. And then I was like, but the teacher's kind of name sounds like that too.
The teacher's surname is Gladdy. It's Gladys without the
I just
S.
didn't know how Gladys was spelled.
Okay.
I
think it was a bit kind of silly in the movie as well to have her Gladdy without an S, but then to have Gladys so similar. Like, you know, that
Gladis is how I would have spelled it.
Oh, I-S.
Is how I would have spelled it.
Yeah, no, Y-S.
So YS, and so it sounded like I didn't know what I was talking about when I did the review. I did watch the fucking movie. Did write about it. It's just good. I love the movie. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Sometimes, Carrie, people have a weird way of pronouncing things, so it might just come across as that.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Squeeze your hand there for me, Amy.
Okay, I'll squeeze my hand. I didn't squeeze my hand.
So yeah, they're in talks. It is definitely happening. They're en route to making it happen.
Okay.
It's not just a rumor that's blowing around the place. Zach Krieger has said it is something they are firmly working on making happen.
Good.
He's just got to do Resident Evil first. He's in the process
could postpone Resident Evil.
But he's in the process of doing that. So it's not like it's going to be a big fucking stretch. But I'm looking forward to seeing her backstory. She does just kind of pop up out of fucking nowhere in the story and she's just there and that's it.
Yeah.
Do you know? So it will be interesting to see what happens to her pre-ripping apart.
Oh, well. Yeah.
What turns her into a witch? Or who turns her into a witch? Because I'm convinced it's still she's a witch.
There's something there. I mean, it's obviously kind of rooted in really school shootings, like. I think that's what the play is
Or
on.
the whole loss and all this kind of stuff.
Yeah, but also when you're walking up to the
dealing
house, there's
with
a
the-
fucking automatic gun in his dream over Gladys's house. So it's obviously that's what it is. So I wonder, is it going to draw on school shootings then in the prequel?
Maybe. This last one before we get to reviews. I don't know anything about this. The only reason again that I saved this is just because we talked about it yesterday.
Scary.
One-shot apocalypse horror film. I didn't even read this. Does this just mean the whole thing is shot in one go? It's not an unedited.
As in, yeah. So it's all just one shot, like they did with that episode.
Yeah. So that's what we were talking to our kids yesterday, and the kids are. One of them asked, "Are all movies edited?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah, they're all fucking edited. They edited to the shit." Like, I mean, like to the point of you will do the same. You will say the same line 20 million times in one day, and they'll take all the best angles from all the different times you said it to stitch together the perfect bit. And they were asking, do they ever do it this way? And it was like, very, very fucking rare.
We did tell him Woody Harrelson's.
Like, very, very
Right
rarely.
one,
It's seen
yeah.
as more of an art piece when you do something like that. But apparently, Primitive Film Award, no, that's already out. So, Sparks one-shot apocalypse horror film Scurry is getting a digital and limited theoretical release thanks to Signature Entertainment. You can watch the trailer, blah, blah, blah. Scurry follows a pair of strangers attempting to survive a swarm of monstrous, genetically altered creatures underneath a crumbling city. Here's a longer synopsis. When an unthinkable attack devastates their city, two strangers find themselves trapped beneath the chaos, wounded and disorientated. As they fight to survive in a narrowing underground tunnel, their injuries worsen and their chances of escape dwindle. But the collapsing passageways aren't their only threat. Something else is lurking in the darkness, something relentless and hungry. Shot in real time using a single continuous take, Scurry delivers a gripping claustrophobic horror experience that will keep audiences on edge until the very last moment.
See, the one shot probably adds to that as well.
Yeah, because you are under so much fucking anxiety and pressure to not fuck up. Realizing, imagine that. Getting to like the last fucking, it's a 90-minute movie, we'll say. Getting to fucking minute fucking 89 and then suddenly, achoo, bollocks.
It's okay, I've got the plague. A rat just passed. That's what
Wind it
happened.
back up, back to the...
I would assume you'd have to find actors that are good at
On the other
improvisation
side-
then.
well, I assume stage actors
Yeah.
would be your job there. But on the other side, if you do your job right, you get paid movie money for one day's work.
It's true. What, 90 minutes work? Well, you still have to go and you've got to do your rehearsals beforehand.
But
costume fitting.
The actual performance is a 90-minute performance and you're finished.
That's true.
Done. No
That's
more.
True.
Do you know?
Yeah.
But you can't forget a line. You can't forget a spot. You got to be fucking on the ball. Which is, do you know what they should have used in this situation? Professional fucking wrestlers. Because I was only thinking about this earlier and it was like people talk shit about wrestling, but it's like it is movie style fight scenes live in front of you. No stops, no retakes, no nothing. A professional wrestler has to go out there and get every line perfect or improvise their way out of it. Every move perfect or improvise your way out of it. They are ideal for situations like this.
Same with Broadway actors.
Well, yeah. But the fight scenes, Amy, the fight scenes. Jeez.
Do you know, though, I like this idea of doing the one shot. This seems to be kind of a popular thing of like shooting it different and stuff like that, because there is a movie that is scheduled for release in 2115. So 100 years from now. It's called 100 Years. John Malkovich is in it, but it's all, nobody even knows what the plot is about.
Don't even talk to me about that. Don't even talk to me about that movie. He pissed me off about letting me know that movie exists. No, and I'll never see it. I'm still angry with the Wu-Tang Clan over the album.
Oh.
I mean, when this motherfucker is like, I mightn't even like what's in the movie. But no, because you say I can't see it. I want to see it, but I won't get to see it. Fuck you.
But this is what I don't understand about it. The movie is also an ad campaign for Louis XVI cognac. Louis XVI to Louis XIV. It's an ad. It's a marketing campaign. So which part is the marketing campaign? Locking it up and the hype builds around it and everybody knows it's a marketing campaign? Or is it a marketing campaign in 100 years for cognac that was maybe barreled or bottled
That's what I was
this year?
thinking. It was probably barreled now and it's on its way.
You get a free copy of this 100-year-old movie that nobody's ever seen if you buy a bottle of this.
And it's just fucking John Malkovich sitting there pointing at the camera laughing at you.
Yeah.
Fucking
Foodie.
idiot. You can try come get me. I'm dead.
I'm going to try live that long just to see that movie. I will be. I don't know. I'm not
Let's just hope that the whole we hope that medical science catches up with you.
You can get artificial hearts now, so I mean,
Huh?
and they're approving pig kidneys for humans now.
A pig kidney.
Mm.
Right, let's have a look at some reviews. Starting this week with a classic review. Only solely because we are actually covering it, or did cover it this week on It's Alive podcast. If you want to go back and check it out, it's the episode under this episode. If you're on Spotify, no matter which one you're on any podcast app, look at this episode, then look down. We're there. That's the headers. So I'm going to review headers from 1988, and then we can talk afterwards, okay?
Okay.
So Michael Lehman's Headers from 1988 is a cult classic that continues to resonate decades after its release. Not only for its razor-sharp satire and darkly comedic tone, but also for its startlingly
Prescient.
My tongue just went all funny. I can write these words, but saying them is another thing. On high school violence and the toxic pressure of teen culture. What seemed in the late 80s like a bold, exaggerated farce now reads as both disturbingly relevant and strangely clairvoyant. The film follows Veronica Sawyer, played by Winona Ryder, a bright and conflicted teen who falls under the sway of the enigmatic JD, played by Christian Slater, Dexter's dad. One of Dexter's dads. Together, they embark on a deadly path of revenge against the ruling clique of Heathers, the trio of popular girls who embody cruelty, vanity, and unchecked social power. What begins as an act of rebellion quickly spirals into chaos as JD's nihilism and violent tendencies collide with Veronica's conscience. At the time of its release, audiences and critics struggled to categorize Heathers. Was it a teen comedy, a satire, or a horror story? In truth, it was all of these things at once, and that genre-bending quality is part of what makes the film so enduring. It skewered the glossy optimism of John Hughes-style teen movies by exposing the darker undercurrents of adolescence, bullying, peer pressure, and the suffocating desire to fit in. The script, penned by Daniel Waters, is filled with biting one-liners and absurd exchanges that still feel fresh, quoted endlessly by fans who recognize its wit and subversive charm. What truly sets the Heathers apart, however, is its fearless approach to subjects that were almost taboo in 1988. The film's depiction of gun violence in American high school settings was shocking for its time. Scenes of JD brandishing weapons and plotting destruction predate the tragic real-life events that would later make school shootings a devastating part of the national conversation. While Heathers is framed in satire, its recognition of how violence intersects with youth alienation and toxic masculinity makes it eerily prophetic. The fact that this film tackled such themes decades before they entered mainstream discourse speaks to its vision and its willingness to provoke difficult reflection through art. More than 30 years later, Heathers remain a dark gem, funny, stylish, and unsettling in equal measure. It is not only one of the sharpest teen films ever made, but also one of the most daring. In being unapologetically ahead of its time, it has secured a lasting legacy as both a cult favourite and a cautionary tale. Cautionary tale that nobody listened to.
No, at all.
Not a word.
In any way, shape, or form. Everybody was wearing earmuffs that day.
In fact, when they tried to make the Heathers TV show, they had to cancel it after one season in case some Americans got some ideas.
Yeah, see, instead of listening to it for the right reasons, they're listening to it for the wrong reasons and be like, that looks like a good idea.
Yep.
I loved the movie. I had a massive crush on what's his name when I was younger, especially in Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, Christian Slater. So it felt very nostalgic when I was watching it.
When I was younger, I didn't know a whole lot about Christian Slater. My first real reference to him was when I saw Family Guy kind of make jokes about him being a super Christian.
Yeah. Is he? Or is it just, were they playing on his name?
If he was, he isn't anymore. Well, not that he isn't anymore, but the way they were making out was like he was washed up and only doing Christian TV kind of stuff. But I don't know. Obviously, he's kind of back out there doing his thing.
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. I'm not saying that she's not super Christian, but she was on Eurotrash and he was with Silverstedt for a long time. The blonde girl.
Play.
Oh yeah, fair fucking play to him. She's gorgeous.
And I like Christian Slater. I like this movie. I like the story. Do you know that there's a musical version of this as well? Stage musical version
That
of Heathers.
sounds familiar, but I never made the connection.
Oh, it's on. I have it on.
Who's in it?
I don't know.
Oh, I gotta watch it.
I don't know, but I do know it's on. Or
Cool.
thing.
I'm gonna throw that on.
It was the same. I was posting the mug shots from the last day, and I was trying to find music. I just put in headers, but there was so many fucking.
No, yeah.
So I just looked up what was in the movie.
Huh.
But yeah, I do enjoy this movie. It's fun. It's a really easygoing take on school violence. Like, you don't feel overly stressed watching or freaked out.
It feels like Mean Girls.
I think the worst part about it was when they killed the two jocks, because of him chasing your man down. So it felt a bit colder, it felt a bit crueler there than the other one, than anything else that happened in the movie.
I don't think you were as totally expecting it, do you know, from him, as in, like, you're still kind of, was he fucking with the first Heather? Wasn't he fucking with the first Weather? And there he's just trying to.
The thing is, you kind of like JD.
Yeah, but that's that. I think, but obviously they're trying to get that across, like that he's
compare
charismatic.
To the he's victims who are very unlikable people. Do you know?
Mm-hmm.
So you're conflicted while watching it as to who you're following. Do you know? I suppose that's why Winona Ryder's character Veronica is in there almost like an anchor to say, no, you can just follow me. Don't go with the full psychopath.
Just use blank.
Just follow me, and then everything will be fine.
I don't know how it took me so long to see this movie. It seems like something that was right up my alley, like, but I hadn't even really wasn't really on my radar till you mentioned it.
Yeah, I saw it and I said it to you. I was like, well, it's pretty much. I was like, think of the tone of Serial Mom and the violence of Serial Mom mixed in with what you just said there a few minutes ago.
Mean Girls. Yeah, pretty much. Except Regina George comes out of it better.
So check that out. And there is one season of the TV show that is a direct remake of this, of the movie. And then the plan was for him to go anthology after that. But like I said, Americans got all upset about it. Said, I'll watch it and I won't be able to help myself. I'll go Columbine on you. If you want to know more about Columbine,
check out.
Don't look underneath you here. No. Look above you. There's a little banner. It says, click here. Brings you to Patreon stuff. You go over there. It's there. But you do got to pay $5. Unless you're new to it, 7 day free. Go listen to it. We talk all about Columbine, Heathers, Stephen King's Rage, maybe some solutions and what are the solutions that are being put in front of us and why most of them won't work. You know, that's a good conversation. Good chat. Next one up. I wanted to give this a good one as well. So we got to talk to this man before and it was fun. It's, again, below. Just keep scrolling until you see Joe Lam, the Fetus, and it's there. So we talked to him about this movie just before it came out, and we were about to have a look at it. Now, I felt bad for him this week, though.
So did I. It was kind of...
It turns out... Now, the version we saw...
was perfect.
Because he sent us a screener to watch before we talked to him, before the movie got released. And he said, according to him, that version was the perfect finished edited version. But apparently, whatever came out in video on demand and on rental and all this shit online... Unfinished. Yeah, it's like the lighting. I didn't fully understand, but the lighting was off and some of the effects or the hidden effects started to show up on the screen. So people who are renting it now are seeing it and it's unfinished form.
Maybe some people might like the raw look, but obviously more people would like.
But no, he himself just went online and said, if you found this issue, contact me, and given an email address straight to him and be like, I'll sort it for you. We're uploading the new version. But I would like to give my review on it while we're here. Because I really did enjoy this movie. It's fucking awesome. Joe Lam's The Fetus is the kind of debut indie feature that makes you sit up and pay attention. Ambitious, stylish, and packed with both raw emotion and gruesome imagery, it proves that Lam isn't just dipping his toe into feature filmmaking, he's diving in head first with a vision that is equal parts daring and disturbing. For a first film, it's shockingly assured, blending horror, family drama, and surreal dark comedy in ways that feel fresh. At the heart of the movie is Lauren Lavera, whose performance as Alyssa gives the story its emotional weight. Known to genre fans for her breakout in Terrifier 2, Lavera once again shows why she's one of the most compelling rising stars in horror. She balances vulnerability and resilience beautifully, grounding the film's wider elements in very real human fear. You believe her pain, her confusion, and ultimately her strength, and that connection made the horrors surrounding her all the more impactful. Alongside her is Bill Moseley, a veteran of cult and horror cinema, who once again reminds us why he's such a beloved figure in the genre. His portrayal of Maddox brings both menace and an odd warmth to the role, delivering a layered performance that elevates every scene he's in. Moseley knows exactly how to walk the line between camp and sincerity, and here that balance gives the film an energy that keeps it unpredictable and endlessly watchable. What makes the Fetus stand out is how confidently it handles tone. More confidently than I say confidently. Yep. Indie horror often struggles to juggle heavy themes, shocking gore, and character-driven storytelling, but Lam manages to weave them together without losing focus. The creature effects are gruesome and memorable, the atmosphere thick with dread, and yet there's also an undercurrent of dark humor and biting social commentary. For a filmmaker's very first attempt at a feature-length narrative, that level of control is nothing short of impressive. In the crowded world of indie horror, it's easy for first features to feel derivative or rough around the edges. The Fetus, however, feels fully formed. A work from a filmmaker who knows his influences but isn't afraid to twist them into something new. With Lavera's powerhouse performance, Moseley's seasoned gravitas, and Lam's bold directorial choices, this is a film that lingers after the credits roll. If The Fetus is Joe Lam's first step into the world of features, the future of his filmmaking career looks both terrifying and very, very bright. Agree? Disagree?
Oh, no, I agree. It's so hard to do. I can't put Bill Moseley in it.
It's a quick say, and Lauren Lavera.
And Lauren Lavera as well, but I have a massive soft spot for Mr. Moseley.
They're two very high level things. And he is a very nice man, Joe Lam.
He is.
Very
he's
easy
lovely,
to talk to, very easy to get on with. I'm looking forward to seeing what he comes out with next after this. But let's let him get through this one first. I think he told, did he say he is kind of a sci-fi movie? And he
said that. So I'd be interested in seeing that as well.
But really, really good movie. Well worth the watch. Where can they watch that right now? It's on video on demand. I'm pretty sure they have thefetus.com or something like that, and you can get it on demand there.
Yeah.
And other places. I don't know if it's on a streamer yet, though. Is it?
It is. You can rent it and you can purchase it. Oh, yeah. Well, this is just Google AI. I mean, Google AI told us that that Skeet Ulrick was in Wild Wild West.
Yep.
So I don't know how.
He played the giant mechanical spider.
Oh, on thefetusfilm.com, Amazon, Fandango, iTunes, Google Play, YouTube Movies.
Awesome. So go check that out. So one last push before we're gone, Amy. What do we have this week? We have
Mini Monsters, my weekly photo drop over there at the Horrorverse Network. It's only $5 a month with a 7-day free trial for new subscribers, as you said earlier.
You can check out the celebrity rap sheet there where we talk about, we're coming Patreon. Up on, this week we will be talking about, I can do this, William Desmond Taylor. Yeah?
Yes, I'm pretty sure. You usually
We also have a big 2-parter starting on Wednesday, and I give you a bit of a hint as to what that is. Well, I mentioned it last week, so go back and listen to last week's episode and you fucking know.
What a way to jump.
Hint is, on It's Alive Action next Thursday, we will be talking about the satanic panic of the 80s and 90s, focusing on horror and heavy metal. So, you go check that out at Patreon. And make sure to follow us on all socials at Alive Pod and at Amy Rose IAA. We're most active on Instagram, but we keep an eye out on TikTok and Facebook and YouTube and all the other things. So reach out, chat with us. It'll be fun.
Yeah. And if you do like our content, please tag a friend and help us get some more exposure out there. Ratings and reviews are super important too and can really help us out. So if you could take 5 minutes out of your day to do that, you'd be really helping us out big time.
We'll be back next week with more tales from the Horrorverse. See you all then. Same Alive time, same Horrorverse channel. Okay, love you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.